thank you, and I believe it is in fact a very, 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 very fast run. 6 Vs. I'm Euni, this is VVVVVV. You flip gravity, that's the mechanic of the game, and I am joined by 2 wonderful people who you probably already know.
Hi! I'm so happy we have the squad here. This is everyone who's played V on the FF stream. My name is frozenflygone. I'm happy to be back here for one last ride.
Hi, I'm Metroid Crime. This is one of my absolute favorite games, and I'm super, super excited to be here.
And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing you need to know about this run is that there's a skip at the very beginning that skips 2 levels. You just press a button and you skip 2 levels. This run doesn't do that skip. Let that foreshadow how glitchy this run is going to get. We intentionally avoid skipping 2 levels.
Yeah, I've never seen SS1 in my life. I've only played glitch categories and I've not done the new 100% route, so I don't know where we are, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so what you're gonna see is that Uni's able to skip checkpoints and you can reset yourself at any time, and that's where we get a lot of time saved throughout the run. It's gonna come back later in a really big way.
Absolutely. So V is a very, very fast-paced game, or very, 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 etc. Fast-paced game. Has pretty simple controls. You just move left, right, and you flip with the button to flip gravity, so you end up on the floor, and then the ceiling, and that's basically it.
And I do want to say, this is a quick run. We have a donation incentive for Big Viridian, so it'll be a bonus run at the end. And Crime hasn't seen it yet, so please,
yes,
live Crime reaction. Get your donations in.
I want to see Big Viridian.
But yeah, it's 100%. That means we need to get all the trinkets and get out. It does not mean you have to beat all of the levels. So that's gonna come into play later. But it's probably a good time for like a quick donation.
Not a problem.
No, it really is not. It really is not. This is the hardest trick in the game.
Dang it. Oh! Okay, we're here.
Let's go.
Yeah, and now I have to do this trinket deathless.
That was a telejump. And now I hold my breath.
Yeah, so that was the hardest glitch in the game, followed by the hardest trinket in the game, and I just did it first try. That's honestly
that
a huge
was incredible!
That was so cool.
I was just like, wait a minute, we're getting this first try. That was so great.
I would love to read a dono for you, but I am shocked. That was beautiful.
Yeah, so that was a telejump. How that worked is actually, how about you get a donation in while I do this trinket?
Not a problem, because I have gotten a very large jump in that incentive. We are now 83% of the way there. We have just over $150 left in that run. That was a $100 dono from the Fierce Wolf, which says, Big V is V big. VVVVV is such a fun time. Let's get that bonus. And a $500 dono from Nuclear Cheese with no comment, but thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Man, the people love V over here, don't they? That's incredible. Thank you all so much. But yeah, we are making our way over to Warp Zone. It's what I was saying earlier, we're not going to beat all of the levels. This is an example of that. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's donating. There's actually time for one more donation in here.
Not a problem. I have a $25 dono from the other Maya that says, from one Maya to another, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. You too.
Incredible. So yeah, every level has its own little gimmick, and Warp Zone has these teleporters and also is going to have screen wrap. So that's a fun little part of this.
Yeah, before we do that, I should...
Yeah, go ahead.
I should explain how telejumps work. So teleporters play this little animation when you leave them, and that animation doesn't check if you are in a wall or not. So you can just use a teleporter, die, and then go next to a wall and have it clip into a wall. And I'm going to do another one of these in order to get to a post-game area. So this is actually just a really lucky coincidence. By talking to Blue Girl, whose name I'm blanking on, she gives you a trinket that normally you only get after you beat Lab. We will not be beating Lab in this route, and that trinket is the only reason this route is possible. But now I'm going to focus on Warp Zone while my commentators explain what the heck is about to happen.
Yeah, so basically I don't even know the full intricacies of this. I just play the game, I don't know how things work. But ultimately, we're not going to finish out Warp Zone. But the problem is there's a trinket in here. And so we're going to do some absolute nonsense, and the game is going to think that we've cleared it. There's going to be a text box on the screen, and Uni has to grab the trinket while that's happening. The screen is going to wipe. It's going to look wacky. It's also very difficult.
I've died there before. I remembered the safety save.
Yay!
Yay!
We didn't have to do anything. That was awesome.
Yeah. So you'll
Go ahead.
so you'll notice there's a lot of really funky stuff happening on here, and we have to play the game while the text menu is up, and
Lots about to happen.
Lots is about to happen. There's a trinket right here that we have to get. There we
That
go.
was so clean.
That was
Nice.
very clean.
So what happened there was I beat the level, warped back to the ship, hit a checkpoint, and died, all at the same time. And that caused invisible teleporter to spawn, which allowed me to teleport to a location I had not unlocked. And if that doesn't make sense to you, well, it's because the trick really doesn't make much sense.
And now we're in Lab, which is my personal favorite area. You have these lines that flip you, and you can do a lot of funky stuff with it. That teleporter is important for later. Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to be skipping a bunch of checkpoints here because we want to get back to where that trinket is. We're not beating Lab. We need to backtrack. And this area is very scary.
Definitely. There's a huge sequence of events here, and Uni will have to get past. Oh no! So that's a very, very difficult skip there. It's basically there's a 2-frame window to get through that section of Lab.
We got time for a quick donation here while we do this again.
Perfect. I have a $30 dono from Lingo that says, let's see, this game is called VVVVVV, and V is the Roman numeral for 5. And 5 times 6 is 30. So, yeah. Can we also get some hype for us for approaching that $1 million total raised milestone? And we are getting on that. Come on, y'all. It's a 2-for-1 when you get your donos in right now. Any of your donos that goes towards the incentives, like this big Viridian bonus run, also goes towards raising that $1 million for Fatales in total. We can get there, y'all. I am
Very
sorry.
I did not practice my backup strat there.
Listen, it's all good. We are backtracking now. Got that trinket, no problem.
Yeah, so we're just cleaning up here
Okay,
and
got my trinkets out of order, which I actually have never done in a run before.
First time for everything. Exciting and thrilling strategies seen here only at Flame Fatales.
It's honestly kind of funny. Like, significant parts of the routing of this run are somewhat improvisational, just because sometimes you miss tricks and you backtrack and you have to back them up in weird ways. But we're in Tower now. It's an auto-scroller. You can read donations.
Woo!
Gorgeous. I have a $25 dono from Bruce that says max out the V's. And we can do that. We can max out this big bonus Viridian run. Keep messing up those words. But I do want to remind everyone, when you are making your donations, please do not forget to put them towards the incentive. Scroll down, make sure that you get that in so we know where your donos are going. I am... Uni, this is fantastic. I did not do well when I played V. You are so amazing at this.
You say that as I take the worst step I've taken.
No.
I died so many times in here.
No, it was strategic. Another donation time. Let's go.
Exactly, no problem. I have a $10 dono from Lost Lemon. I have a $25 dono from Chudley. I am VVVVV excited to CD Amy. I'm having a hard time reading this one because it is very punny. I am VVVVV excited to CD amazing runs. Uno? And that is referencing our VVV run, our Amy run, the Sonic runs we have coming up. We've got some great stuff, everybody. We are
Uno is going to be sick.
I'm so excited. We are 88% of the way there to that big Viridian bonus run. Come on, y'all. We are getting so close.
Yeah, and this run's going to be over soon. It flies before you know it. So please get your donations in right now. You want to see more V. I need to see Crime's reaction to this. So bad. All right, we finally made it out of tower. Yay, we get to play the game again.
Yeah. Intermission time.
Oh boy. So, intermissions are rough sometimes. It has killed many of my runs, but it's actually like really cool mechanically. You basically have a character that anytime you're on the ground, they will move alongside you. If you're flipped up, they won't. And it causes a lot of like pretty interesting room layouts.
Definitely. And this is not too different from the glitchless version, except for the fact that we can use the reset button, which will come in handy for the end of this level.
Yeah, Crime is an amazing glitchless runner of this game.
Oh, thank you so much. But there's a really difficult trick coming up, and it's a very impressive trick, and I'm super excited to see it.
Oh, come on.
I hate that room. It's so bad.
It always does that.
Exactly. Here we go. This is nonsensical.
First try!
That is so difficult. I can't even explain.
I'm so mad at you. Both of the really hard things, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried. Everyone's watching. No, you're too good.
Yeah. So you'll notice that was just a quick reset there to get through it a little bit quicker.
And now I'll do another glitch, kind of like I did in Warp Zone, where I time a death as the screen fades to black. And that causes me to warp before the game has loaded the overworld back in. So the game doesn't really know where to spawn me, so it just spawns me at 0-0 on the overworld, which happens to be about 11 seconds closer to our next location.
Overworld navigation has always been something I think is really interesting about V. Like, it's all on one screen. You have to go between everything, and the different routes that you can do is really cool.
Let's see some elephant emojis in chat.
Hi!
Hi.
We need $13 on that incentive, y'all.
Oh,
please get that in. We are so close.
Come on.
So now we're going into Space Station 2, which honestly is, I think it's one of the most complicated levels. There's a lot of these conveyor belts everywhere. There's some really difficult trinkets coming up, but the music's also awesome.
Yeah, SS1 and SS2 are kind of just like the classic levels of this. It's just a lot of, flipping correctly. And with that, there's just a lot of really, really tough rooms, tough trinkets. So we're going to be seeing one coming up shortly here. Oh. Soon.
I don't know how to back this up because I don't die here.
You never die here, yeah. Wait, how is this going to work? Okay.
Yeah. You gotta go out of the room and reset.
Such an entry cycle moment.
Yeah.
So there it is, right there.
Gordian, not here, which is very complex. Basically, you have to use those platforms to loop around back to the bottom of the level, to the bottom right, and then go through there to grab it. And then you also have to escape successfully. Not get squished by spikes.
It's
very difficult.
I can't
state how difficult this is. Very well in practice, and this is more how it normally goes.
Mm-hmm. You can't win them all, truly.
Yeah. There we go. Nice. And flip back up, and now we're going to go into the cloud skip area. Past all the lies.
Oh, that's a rare death.
The lies are too powerful right now.
You know what else is too
I'm
powerful?
dying on all the rooms I don't know the backups for.
Oh, this cloud room.
That was a great skip. That
Ophelia,
was
did
difficult.
we meet the incentive?
We did.
do it?
That did these too powerful. Y'all are too powerful. Chat is too powerful. We have met that big Viridian bonus run incentive.
Yes.
Thank you all so much.
Sweet. I'm excited. I haven't seen it in a while either, honestly.
When I was watching Euni's video, it was so cool. Such a good run.
More telejumping. But we already got doing things the hard way, so we just kind of get to move forward here. We're chilling.
Yeah. So this room, you can't hit a checkpoint because basically what you have to do is go all the way around here, take out that platform, and then you go to this checkpoint so you can grab this trinket. Very long sequence there.
Down under is
Perfect.
cursed.
Yeah, that is a very cursed area.
Nice.
Okay, so right now we have 19 trinkets. The only trinket left in the game is the one in the final level. Right now we're going to Intermission 2. And Intermission 2 is a level that most glitched runs skip, but it has a very, very useful glitch that we're going to use to our advantage. And watch the top of the screen as I enter the gravitron. The top line is going to move to the right. Just that little intro cutscene. That intro cutscene is super important because we're going to do a glitch to have that code run while the line isn't on screen. And when that happens, instead of changing the line's hitbox, it's going to change Viridian's hitbox. And the game really doesn't like it when you have a really big hitbox. But I am going to shut up and try and not die here.
You're doing great.
Yes, the gravitron is famously difficult. Basically what happens is every 10 seconds the pattern will switch up, and if you happen to die, you reset to the last 5-second checkpoint. With the middle part here from 30 to 20 seconds honestly being pretty difficult, it kind of throws these shapes at you from both sides. And you'll see when you reset. Luckily, it doesn't reset you back to the beginning, which is at least nice.
This is a wacky
Awesome.
pattern.
That was
Yeah.
a really good dodge.
That was scary.
Yeah.
This again is another part of V that I've only played casually. I am terrible at this. I do not play any categories of Gravitron, so I'm just like, yeah.
Almost. Okay.
And
Nice.
now Death Fort there in serious photosensitivity warning right here. Because the rest of the run looks like
Yup.
this.
Hee hee. Oops.
So this is just a consequence of the game not handling big hitboxes well. Foreshadowing for the bonus run, this isn't time. There's still a lot of glitches to do. So what's happening right here is that both intermissions and the final level are on the same map. So we're actually going to clip out of bounds and into the final level. And to do that, we're going to do a zip. So we already used the top line of a gravitron for a glitch. Now we're going to use the bottom line. So when the bottom line moves off screen when the timer hits 0, it actually just moves the line to the right. And so when the timer hits 0, it's instead going to move Viridian to the right, causing a zip. But first I have to count this. Okay, it's good. And now zip. And clip back and bounce. And now I can just go to the end of the game, except of course it's not that simple. I actually have to clip into the end of the game. And time is coming up very shortly. Time.
Perfect.
Nice.
That was very well done.
That ending is so silly.
Yeah, I love the little dance that Viridian does, making it to the end of the game. Very good.
Sweet. That was great. And next we'll move to the big Viridian incentive. I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, takes a sec to set up, so good time for donations.